Splinterlands launched land 1.5 at the end of November of 2023, and it is a pretty massive new part of the game. It is massive, and Yank, you own, or you are in control of, or you have the castle and all the keeps for region 23, and you are in that 12. You're like one of the bigger like landholders.
He's
the biggest landholder there.
And
so what's it like as somebody who's trying to stack the EC to be able to fire up all of his plots? I mean, I feel the same way. What's it like though, being in the region? How's it going? Just kind of an overview. I'd like to get a Gankland update from you guys.
Yeah, it's been good. I don't have anything to compare it to, and I think it's still preliminary. Like, it's hard. It's one of the things that it'll be easier to powerfully comment on will be when we start seeing, like, for instance, when we have a grain market and what, like, the next level of what the land allows. I would think, like, will just be more attractive from a lot of perspectives, our community, our land, than some other places will. And then when we start looking beyond, like, 2.0, even, where we start imagining items and spells and the, not just items and spells, what's that, the ancient ruins and what's the Secret of Praetoria, those things we don't really even fully understand how they're gonna exactly work, or at least I don't. If they've been released, I haven't heard. But obviously, those are going to be massive projects that we need to pour ourselves into. And as we do, if we are more attentive than other communities, which I think we will be, we maybe unlock those sooner, get those benefits faster. And so I think that's going to be the piece that'll be easier. It's not, I can't hold that up and say that's here now for us, but that's what I'm looking forward to as being part of the Gankland area. And you know what I mean? The active people that are going to be pouring into that is going to be, I think, powerful.
Yes, and research is definitely something that I'm focused on building out, and continuing to increase our production in that. I actually can show, like, our region here. Let me share this on.
Yeah, while you're pulling that up, Gank, I think, Infidel, you make a great point. What I think is the advantage, overall, is unless you own a region by yourself, and there's some people out there that own regions by themselves, make all the decisions by themselves. Outside of that, Gankland, which there's not a whole lot, it's not a ton of people in there, but it's the only other region that has, like, a line of communication where people can talk and discuss, and everyone, there's one common ground. Everybody, Gank knows everybody. And then most of the people in it know most of the people. So it's pretty unique. I think it's brilliant. I think, like you said, you can't really tell now.
And especially, I think when all of the different things that we can actually start mining, the 20 different things or whatever, I think that's also going to be very advantageous to us. And hopefully there'll be no taxes within region as there is now with transferring grain and stuff. So this is Chip Boy's crushing it with the research, but I plan on having research per hour, hopefully around 150, 200, sometime in the not too distant future.
I want to crank up some more research, but I'm right now, I've found this equilibrium with SPS and with grain and with with research.
Totally. I've only really started unlocking the research, because I had a lot of, the SPS and grain to get going. Now I have my grain per hour. So Cannabis Cup is my main land account. So I'm getting 26,000 right now in an hour in grain.
Nice.
And building that up. So that's, now I'm feeling comfortable to kind of, be able to afford all the, 90,000 grain, whatever, per every time.
It's no joke turning a plot on.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Much for watching. Here's a couple of videos for you to check out, and of course,
Hit that like button and that subscribe button right next to it.
we appreciate you all.
We're having a good time.